Hello. I was playing around with some more ambient ideas and I learned about a thing called a Krell patch, which is a patch that was used for an old film or something. But anyway, I was playing around with the idea and I came up with some cool ambient sounds. Let's have a listen. So yeah, just keeps going like that. I really dig it. So the guts of this is this rampage here, this envelope generator. And what it's doing is, I'll slow that down, turn that down a little, is it's got a rise and fall, and every end of cycle, this trigger here, it triggers this sample and hold on the noise. And then that noise feeds into the rise and fall CVs via this attenuator here. So we get a random step length, effectively, is what that does. So that's pretty cool. Then I'm going to get rid of this delay, and I'm going to turn down all the bits. So, and actually, let's just listen to... So this is now with the VCO wired up. So we're taking a sine wave out of the VCO, running it through a VCA, which is driven by this envelope. So you can just hear random notes, and I'm feeding it through some reverb there. I'll take the reverb out. So that's that. Then what we do is we feed it through a bandpass filter, and that bandpass filter will also use some sampled noise on the width of it. Well, the width or where it is, actually I'm not 100% sure exactly where that CV goes into now that I'm thinking about it, but either way it just adds a bit of variety to the sound. Once again, you can send that through the reverb to make it nice and spacey. Then cool effect we can do is to add in some frequency modulation on the sine wave. So you can hear how it sort of now wobbles. We can change the amount of the wobble by this one here. So we want... So I've used a double noise source for this. So the first one is just straight noise coming out of brains here. And then the amplitude of that noise is controlled via one of these bog audio randoms, which I quite like. They're sort of a, think of them like a random LFO. And then we go through an attenuator just to control the overall amount. The attenuator is probably overkill. We could actually use the scale and offset on the bog audio through the VCA to sort of control it how we wanted. But I don't know. Got the attenuators there, may as well use them. So that gives us the noisy bits. And so now we're back to kind of what we had. So yeah, this is what we have, and I'm bypassing this delay, and this is the master stroke, I reckon, this delay unit. So I'll turn it on, and it doesn't really change anything. And you can listen to what's coming out of the delay. It's just delayed by 635 milliseconds. But once we wire that up to once we modulate the time, it freaks it out a little, and you get all this sort of crazy stuff like that, which I just think is super cool. And then it's a matter of mixing in however much of that craziness you want. So we could just do a little bit like that. You know, you can do a lot more if you want it to be a little more full on. You can modulate this over time. You can play around with, I don't even know. Yep, so you can change the color, try changing the feedback amounts. Just like all sorts of stuff we can do just to get this crazy scratchiness out of the delay. And yeah, I was just so impressed at how much of an interesting patch we were able to get with so little. This was really fun. So yeah, I've been messing around with this for probably an hour at this point. And just, you know, keep tweaking the knobs, keep coming up with different feels. Jodie walked in before and she wanted to customize it, make some longer notes, get rid of the high ends, so she can meditate to it. So that's a win. Look, I've been productive today, hooray! Anyway, I think I'll leave it there. Hope you had fun, I did, and I'll see you tomorrow.